Federal Armament Consortium. The FAC was a once proud nation, now merely a husk of its former self. The war without reason has broken down the world as we know it. And yet, the Federation still stands, ever vigilant, ever mournful, ever raging, chasing glory in raised battlefields, hungering for blood, where the land is never quenched of its thirst for carnage. Trenchers, with their Blue Coats subdivision, are the most common infantry amid their ranks. They are fragile, but they are the indispensable backbone of the FAC. Tank busters aid them from the sidelines. Armed with explosive weapons and much heavier armor, they are much trickier to deal with than their lesser counterparts. On the front lines, Shovel Knights charge in to battle with a spear shovel in their hands, a weapon perfectly designed for trench warfare, and there is no way to hide from them in the soil. Dedicating their lives to these trenches are the trench goblins, which are fast-moving infantry that decimate their enemies with hatchets. Do not be fooled by their small stature, as underestimating them will be your last mistake. Trench snipers overlook the battlefield with elongated necks and are armed with heavy iron tier guns. They are targets that you don't want to miss, and they will make sure they won't either. Now, if you happen to find yourself deep in the battlefield, you'll encounter more dangerous and brutal enemies unleashed by the FAC. The Lion. Impenetrable bulwarks of the FAC, strong enough to carry giant bulletproof shields. In the backlines, commissars manipulate the battlefield with a special flare gun. And wherever their saber points, death follows. To stomp their enemies to completion, the FAC unleash their iron-made giants. They start with the heavy armored walkers who shower enemies in storms of lead. A terrible fate awaits anyone who gets within their range. To put an end to the opposing forces' futile resistance, the FAC tank gets deployed to unmake anything that dares to challenge the Federation's will. You should know that to face the FAC is to oppose the best of the veterans, molded by war, whose versatile tactics knows no bounds. Now, only one question remains. Can you survive in this land of trenches, or are you going to be another soul claimed by this scorched earth?